What's going on, Lead Gen Beast? Matty Ice here, Leads for Locals. Got a pretty sweet video for you today. I've actually had quite a few requests for something like this. We're going to be building a sales funnel inside of GoHighLevel from start to finish, literally from scratch. I'm going to take one of the sales funnels I use in my business, and we're just going to recreate it. So it's going to be kind of a long video because, again, we're building this from scratch. I want to give you guys just kind of I guess also a really good tutorial on using the funnel builder inside of GoHighLevel. So it's going to be a little bit longer. I'll have everything time-stamped in case there's something specific you want to learn about a sales funnel inside of GoHighLevel. But in addition to the pages that we're going to create for the actual funnel itself, we're also going to put together the automations as well, how to send your product to your customers after they purchase. Also going to show you how to put together an automation basically for an abandoned cart. Now, if you do use Shopify, it's really, really easy. They actually have that abandoned cart feature inside of the workflow that you can add. But let's say I'm just going to assume that you're not using Shopify. Maybe you're selling a course, membership area, some other type of digital product, maybe an ebook, whatever. And so I'm going to show you how to create a very simple workflow that when people start filling out your order form, but they don't complete the purchase, you can send them emails, text messages, voice drops, all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you how to put that together as well. It's going to be really, really awesome. So my only ask, as usual, guys, please smash that like button if you find the video helpful. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the links in the description. I've got an entire tutorial playlist specifically for GoHighLevel. Shows you guys some awesome stuff. Join the Facebook group. And if you don't have GoHighLevel, please go through my affiliate link. It really does help support the channel. You guys are awesome. All right, let's do a quick breakdown, and I'm going to use this as a guide just to kind of keep us on track here. This is basically what we're going to be doing. So the very first thing is just to knock out the basics, which is going to be to actually create the product that connects to the page in your funnel with the order form. This is what allows people to actually make a purchase inside or on your order form. Okay, so it's very easy to do, but that's what we're going to start with. From there, we're going to create the sales page and the confirmation page. That's pretty much all we're going to do. So, we're not building a really sophisticated, elaborate sales funnel here with like upsells and downsells and bump products and all that stuff. I'll probably do a separate video on that. Otherwise, this would be way too long. This is just to build a basic sales funnel for your core product, whatever that is. Okay. And then from there, we're going to set up the fulfillment workflow to actually send the product to your customer automatically or send login details or whatever after they purchase. And then we're going to create that abandoned cart workflow. All right, so let's get the basics out of the way and do the products here. So let's head over to, let's see, we're going to go to payments. Come on, there we go. All right, and then click on products. So we create new product. You're just going to just go ahead and name it, give it a description if you want, whatever product type it is. And then you're going to need to create pricing for it. I usually just make this the same exact name as the product name. And then put your product price right here, and whether it's a one-time charge or if you charge recurring. All right. And then click on create this product. You can also, if ever later on down the road, you want to increase or change the price of your product, you just click on it, scroll down to the bottom, click edit here, and then you can adjust the price from here. All right. So go ahead and do that. Now that we have the product created, we'll actually be able to connect it to the sales funnel, which we'll go ahead and start creating now. So we're going to click on sites, and I'm going to open up this one right here. It says Agent Lead Gen Mastery. This is a course that I sell for life insurance and annuity lead generation, etc. And we're going to be focusing on these two pages right here, these two steps. Now you can see I have more steps here inside of the funnel. It's just, again, I'm going to have separate videos on this. I actually have the first two steps here are the lead generation part of this funnel, which then obviously sends people to my sales page. If you want to learn how to build that, I'll have a link down in the description to that video. It's a very similar tutorial as this one, step-by-step creating that lead generation funnel. So I have a free lead magnet. It's basically a free masterclass on lead generation for that industry. Here's the masterclass. Of course, the masterclass page has a button to the sales page, which is what we're going to recreate. So I'm going to go ahead and open up, excuse me. I'm going to open up both of these pages, and we're going to basically recreate them. And the idea of this for me, guys, is to help you, ideally you'd want to have like templates that you could use, but I want you to know how to build your own funnels and really get used to using the funnel builder inside of GoHighLevel, because there's some really cool stuff that you can do. So that's basically the point here. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to create the funnel now that we have the pages open. All right, let's create a new funnel. And I'm just going to name it test. Name it whatever you want. Create funnel. Of course, you can go to the template library, and that way you don't have to start from scratch, which, I would recommend that. But I like creating pages like this. And of course, once you have it made, you can use it over and over and over again. Like I literally use this exact sales page with inside multiple funnels for multiple different types of products. So once you have it made, you can just keep using it over and over again. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is click on settings, domain. You're going to want to connect a domain here. Just going to use that as an example. Of course, you can actually connect the domain to GoHighLevel if you need to. It shows you exactly how to do that. It's very easy. Put your tracking codes and pixels and all that stuff. Click save. Good to go there. All right, let's add a new step. Now, the way I like to do my sales page is I put the order form in the pop-up. You don't have to do that. You can create a separate order page if you want. It's totally up to you. Again, I'm just showing you what I do in my business right now. All right, let's see. So sales page, put the path as whatever you want. You can also import your ClickFunnels pages. You take the URL for your ClickFunnels page, or the page that you have in your funnel inside of ClickFunnels, you paste that in, and it'll literally bring just about everything over into GoHighLevel. It saves you a ton of time. So keep that in mind. I think that's a pretty neat feature. Okay, so we have our sales page. I like to click edit and open it in a new tab, just a lot easier this way. And we're going to break down some of the strategy, I guess, like the copy and stuff on the sales page as well. I'm not going to dive too much into that because I like to keep things pretty simple, guys. I don't do anything really crazy, with like sales techniques and secrets and stuff like that. I follow a very simple kind of formula, and that for me, it's speaking directly to your audience, telling them exactly what is this, what are they going to get, what are the benefits, what's inside of it, like what are they going to get access to. That's pretty much it. What problem is your product solving, and just talk about that, right? No specific order or form. That's basically my formula, I guess. So let's start creating this. All right, we're going to create the header up top here. Pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. I'm just going to copy and paste the text so you guys can see it. But let's see. So we got our full width section here, and we're going to click on add row. Click. Actually, I'm sorry. That's we need a 2-column row. My apologies. Add row, 2-column. I'm going to drag this column over just a little bit because we're gonna put our logo here, which we don't need a lot of space for our logo. And then right here, I'm going to put a sub headline. Now you'll notice that they're not in alignment at all, right? So we want to click on each individual column here, scroll down, and we're gonna where it says content spacing, we're gonna change it to left. The same thing here. Good to go. All right, click save. Your SEO metadata, which is right here. If we go to settings, SEO metadata, this is basically what pops up what shows in the tab on their browser. So just put your product name, sales page, whatever. Obviously, put more into this if you're actually trying to do SEO. You can put keywords, a social image. This is basically, I actually like putting a social image here because when you paste the link to this page, to your sales page, and you post it on Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever, and actually it's even with SEO as well, the image will actually show up in that post, and it's really, really good at capturing attention and increasing your click-through rate. So update metadata, click save, good to go there. All right, let's get our logo in here. So we're going to click the image button here, or image element, I'm sorry. All right, click the image button. I do recommend creating folders for your images, guys. It's just going to help you stay organized. I think my logo is here at the bottom, but up here at the top right, you're just going to click on upload file. So here's mine. We're going to double click it. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to click the width field right here, and I'm going to put 250 in. All right. And then let's go ahead and paste in that that text. Now, one cool thing I like to do sometimes, just to mix it up, is the typography type. I'll change this to custom font, and I actually like using Oswald. I just really like the way it looks. So you can actually change up the font type here if you want. It's totally up to you. Now you'll notice that this section is pretty big, much bigger compared to this. It's a lot. Just doesn't take up as much space. So we want to condense it. We want to shrink it down a little bit. All right. So to do that, we're going to click on the section itself, which is the green one. All right. And where it says padding bottom and top, we're going to reduce that. I never reduce it down to 0 because then you can't edit it later if you need to. But we're going to do the same thing for the row as well. So usually down to like 2 or 3. There we go. And then I'm going to bump this up too. So let's get rid of the padding top. All right, there we go. Cool. So because we don't want our this header section taking up too much space. But we're calling out our audience. We've got our logo for branding. We're off to a good start here. Next, all right, is this section here. We're going to do another. So we're going to click section here, add. We're going to do full width, drag that in. And this one's going to be a single column row. Yes. All right, so let's copy this text here. And basically for my headline here, again, I'm getting right to the point. Generate your own exclusive life insurance and annuity leads every month with this product. Okay. Pretty simple. And then I have a little sub headline right here saying, just basically a simple call to action. Watch the video for an in-depth demo. I really like offering free demos, guys, for courses, my SaaS product. It works really well. Instead of, it's just, like when you're having a conversation, maybe you're booking appointments or whatnot, instead of going for the sale right there, which, if you feel like it's moving in that direction, obviously go ahead and do that. But I like to fall back on, like when I take my sales calls for my courses, SaaS product, whatever, I say, hey, why don't we just do this? Because, we've talked about the product. Obviously, it sounds like it's a pretty good fit for you. But just to make sure, let me send you a free demo so you can actually see exactly what you're going to get access to. And this demo here, guys, is a very simple screen share video. I use the Loom Chrome extension. It's free. And I just do a screen share. I'm not even in the video. And I just show them exactly what they're going to get access to. That's pretty much it, right? It's not complicated. So that's basically what I'm doing here for the headline and the demo video. All right, so we're getting right to the point. Let's do add row, 1 column. This is going to be a headline. Let's go ahead and paste that in. Let's highlight it all. We'll make it bold. I honestly do not know the name of this font. I'd have to check it out in the actual page editor for that one. But again, not a big deal. That's not really the point of this tutorial. You know how to change the font type now. So, but we are going to make this a little bit bigger. All right, let's see. Here we go. There we go. That's how I like my headline to look. All right, now also double check this on mobile as you go through it. Okay, so click the little mobile icon here. I'm going to make this actually a little bit smaller on mobile. There we go. All right, we'll click save. Definitely want to make sure mobile is good. All right, let's see from there. Let's click the plus sign here. We're going to add a sub headline. We'll add another sub headline. All right, let's get a little bit of, let's see. Let's copy and paste this here. Copy, so I put the name of the product here. All right, obviously we're going to make that a little bit bigger. I'm not going to mess with the font color yet because it's going to depend on the background image. So you'll notice like we got the background image right here, just makes it pop really good, makes the text stand out really good. I really like it. So we'll mess with the font color afterwards. So, but for now, let's move. Let's just give this a little bit of breathing room. So we're at 20 there. And obviously we're going to make this bigger. There we go. All right, let's give this one a little bit of breathing room too. We're going to do the margin top. Do that at 20 as well. All right, let's copy paste that. And then we're going to add our video. And then below the video is going to be our first button to make the purchase. All right, to bring them to the order form. All right, so we'll click the plus sign again. We're going to find the video option. Let's give this some margin. There we go. I don't want it that big, so we're going to scroll down and find width, change it to 3/4. That's usually what I do. All right, and then let's go ahead and add the button. Click the plus sign just below the video button. And I think for the text, we just put click here to get started. And then for the subtext, I'll usually put the price. Don't ever try to hide the price, guys. Just tell them exactly what it is up front. Only one payment of $4.97. All right. And then we can actually make the button bigger by increasing the font size. So let's do right there. And then the subtext, we'll make that a little bit bigger too. And then for the buttons, you can put some cool, what do you call it? Button effects. I usually use glow on mine. I think that's pretty cool. You can't see it right now because we have the white background, but we'll change that right now. Okay, so we have all of our text and elements and stuff like that for this section. Let's go ahead and change the background image. Just make this pop a little bit more. All right, so we're going to click the section and then scroll down till you find BG image. That's what we're looking for. Now, what's cool about GoHighLevel, they actually, they're connected to Unsplash and Pixabay and stuff like that. So you can actually get a bunch of different types of free stock photos to use in images inside of your funnel. So I'm just going to do Unsplash for now. And then usually the types of backgrounds that I'll search for, I'll do like abstract. That usually comes up with some pretty cool stuff that you can use. Like this one's pretty neat. You know, it just depends on what you're trying to do here. Also, I do marketing. And then like technology, these are good search like keywords for that usually bring up some pretty cool images that you can use. So we'll do technology. Internet is another good one. All right. And basically what you want to do is when you find the image that you want to use, you're going to click it one time, select it basically, right click, and then add the image to your media. When you do that, and we change this, we go back to my media here. All right, let's get rid of technology there out of the search. All right, it'll show up right here. Okay, so I'm going to use. You know what? I'll just go ahead and. I thought I had another one already selected, but that's all right. I'm just going to use this as an example. If it would stop lagging, there we go. All right, we're going to double click it, and it will insert it into the backgrounds. Look at that, pretty cool. Right now, obviously, we want this to. We don't want it to be overwhelming, right? So what we can do, I really like this feature, is we can change the background image opacity, whatever. All right, and we can fade it, and then from there, usually what I'll do is the background color. I'll change it either to blue or to black. It just depends on your brand colors and stuff like that. But now, when we change the color of the font here, it's going to pop really, really good, but you're also still able to see the image in the background. It's just a really, really cool effect. So let's find, so this headline is bold. So we want to change the bold text color. Let's change that to white. All right, let's make this bold as well for the sub headline. And then we'll do yellow for that. Sub headline right here, we'll change just to white. All right, so you can see how it's like the text just pops really, really good. And with the text, you can also, there's some pretty cool effects that you can do with the text. Let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, always make sure you save, guys. I've learned that the hard way. Oh, whoa, what did I do? All right, let's uncheck that. No, let's go back to general. Let's see, text shadow, I believe it is. Yeah, see, it didn't make that big of a difference. That one, it made it pop a little bit more. But I do like doing this heavy, or like the strong shadow for the text. Again, it just makes it pop a little bit more. So anyways, guys, play around with that. From here, we want the button to do a pop-up. So we're going to select the button. Now, again, you can change this to an actual order form page if you want. And sometimes I will do that, especially with my follow-up. Like the abandoned cart part of it, you can send people directly to your order form page. I'll show you an example of an order form page as well. But again, just to keep this simple, for now, we're just going to do pop-up. And then when we click pop-up here, all right, we can, this is pretty simple. We're going to do add row, one column. We're going to do a headline. We're going to do a sub-headline, and then an order form. Okay, let's see. and we want 2 steps. Okay, let's give it all some breathing room here with the margin. Let's see. Oh, guess it's not going to let me do that. All right, so we can't adjust the margin on the order form, but what we can do is on the sub headline here, we can do margin bottom. There we go. Okay, let's see. What am I saying on this page here for the pop-up? Enter your info. Oh, okay, actually, we just have the headline. That's it. Again, pretty simple. And I also put my refund policy right here, right below the order form, which is no refunds due to what they get access to. But you want this to be very clear, especially dealing with chargebacks and stuff later on, and people wanting refunds like 3 months later and stuff. You want this to be like very clear about what your refund policy is. So we'll actually, I'm going to move this sub headline below the order form because that's where we'll put it. All right, let's paste that in. Make it bold. Make this part bold. All right, so for this order form, it depends on like the adjustments here depend on how much information you want to get. I usually just get name, email, and phone number up front, but it's totally up to you. If you want to get more information, you absolutely can. So we're going to click on advanced, make sure step number 1 is showing. Now, if you're not shipping anything, then change this to something else. I can't remember, what do I put here? Yeah, account details. I actually should update that. Maybe practice what I preach, huh? All right, let's see. So we're going to do account details. Where do we send your login, since this is a course? Okay, or where do we send your order? Whatever. If you have shipping, then keep it there. But usually, like for memberships and stuff like SaaS products, anything where they have to log in, I usually do account details here. And then let's see, toggle company name. Again, if you don't need this, then don't ask for it. So you can just toggle this off. Hide company name, full name, email, phone number. Always get the phone number, guys. There's no reason not to. And then you can hide shipping if you don't want to get all of their, if you don't need their address and stuff like that. Now, as I mentioned, you can enable an order bump as well. We're not going to get into that. So again, we're just doing the core product right here, but it's not that difficult. You just add another product to the like what we did in the beginning, but we're just going to leave that off for now. All right, let's see. I think that's it. Sticky contact. You could turn sticky contact on if you want. It basically just auto fills in their information if they've opted into a form in your system before. Now we're going to do step 2. All right. I usually change this to billing. Let's see. What do I say here? Complete your order. That's right. So for the sub headline, we'll do complete your order. Okay. Edit shipping details again. We want to change that to account in this particular case. Edit account details and then price. I think that is it on this part. Enabling postal code could be good. Again, just in case you get chargebacks and stuff like that. The more information you have, the more likely you are to win the chargeback. But hopefully you're not getting too many chargebacks anyways. All right. That's our order form, and we just want to make sure that after they submit this, it goes to the next step. All right, we're just going to leave that. Okay, so we click save, and so like I said earlier, the product that we created earlier, actually we still have to connect it. Let's go ahead and do that. See where it says right here, dynamic item. Basically, this is going to insert the product that we created earlier into the order form. So let me show you how to customize that really quick. So we're going to go back to the funnel. All right, we're going to click on products and then add product. All right, go ahead and give it a name. All right, you do want to fill this out because this is going to show the price. So you just put only, so mine's $497, only $497. We're going to select the product that we created earlier. I'm just going to choose Agent Lead Gen Mastery for now and click save. Okay, so now you'll see the product here. You can make edits to it. You can also add multiple products here. Again, if you wanted to do that bump product, you could absolutely do that here. All right, so now whenever somebody goes to this order form, they're going to see that product and that price right there. Okay, that's all you have to do for that. All right, cool. can also adjust the pop-up settings. Sometimes I do like to do this. Like I'll move everything up a little bit, but that's really it. You don't really need to do too much more. All right, now let's finish creating the page. I'm not going to create every single little thing on this page, guys, because that would just take too long. But I am going to show you how to create stuff like this, and you can customize it however you want. So I'll show you how to create this kind of setup right here. This right here as well, having some testimonials or showing some results is really good. And this kind of this is what gets into like the format of my sales page, I guess, where I'm just starting to talk about what they're going to get access to. What's the benefit here, right? Get access to proven done for you. Annuity Facebook, I should have life insurance there too, but I'm showing results here. Like if you guys can get testimonials, screenshots from inside a Facebook group or whatever, then you definitely want to add these to your sales page. I got a lot of testimonials here and just like the results that we've had from various campaigns. Here's like, again, the benefit, starting to generate their own exclusive leads using these pre-made Facebook ads. Right. And I go into detail about exactly what they're going to get right here. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, just breaking everything down. All right. I also have an FAQ at the bottom, just answering just common questions that people ask me about the program. So I'm just going to breeze through kind of the format. I'm not going to copy and paste this stuff. Again, that's just going to depend on, this kind of stuff is going to depend on what product you're selling, but I just want to show you how to create this really quick. So we're going to add another section, full width, drag it down to the bottom. We're going to add a 1 column row. That's going to be that headline. And then we're going to add a 2 column row right below it. Okay. So you got your headline right here. In this particular case, I'm just talking about the formula that we use to get these types of results. So just starting to break down the process, all right, that they're going to get access to. So we want to add an image right here, and then just kind of you can do a bullet point list if you want. I don't think I did that there, but let's add an element. I'm going to do image, and then right here, you can do a bullet point list if you want. Again, let's make sure these are in alignment. So click the column again, scroll down to the bottom, change this to left. Same thing here. All right. We're going to change the image, use Unsplash or Pixabay up here. All right, I'm just going to use this as an example. Okay. And then you would put your bullet point list here, and you can space this out a little bit if you want. Also, I'll just show you how I created this, where it's got the the bold and then not bold, whatever, kind of breaks it up into different parts. It's just sub headlines. That's really all it is. So if we delete this element, add a new one, it's going to be sub headline. We'll go ahead and make that left alignment, and it's going to be bold. Actually, let me do this first. Let me copy this or clone it. All right, this one's going to be bold. All right, so that'd be part 1. What's the name of it? And then on this one, you just describe, just kind of summarize what that bullet point is about. Let's give this a little bit of space, do a margin top here. Boom, there you go. And then you can literally just keep cloning these and just customize the text. Okay, so that's basically this section right here. This one's pretty easy. You're just doing a 1 column row with a headline and then a sub headline. Usually just, I'll hit enter, put a little bit of space, create new paragraphs here. Italicizing some of it, bolding some of it, underlining some of it, just to, make the text stand out and pop a little bit. These right here are just 2 column rows that with images. That's it. And again, this can be a screenshot of the results that you're getting or testimonials, something like that. So I do recommend that. If you don't have that kind of stuff, then just don't even worry about it right now. But you want to try and get some testimonials or at least some documentation of the results that you're getting as soon as you can. Okay. So here's, again, some examples of screenshots that I've gotten from my Facebook group. All right. This column right here is pretty much the same thing. I don't know how to add these specific types of arrow. Actually, you know what? Actually, I think I do. Let's create another section. Let me show you how to do that one. All right, so obviously, so the first row is going to be one column, and then you got your headline. All right, but then we're going to do another 2-column row below it. Drag that in, and let's see. On the right-hand side, we had the image this time. All right, again, just to mix it up. Okay, so you would change the image. All right, the element here is going to be image feature, I believe. So image feature, and the image that we're going to use. Now, I don't think we can get that exact like type of arrow that it's doing there, but we might be able to get pretty close. So usually for elements like arrows and stuff like that, I usually do Pixabay. But let's put right arrow and see if that comes up. So I'm going to try. Let's try this one. I'm going to right click, add image to my media. Get rid of this. We're going to go back to my media. All right, let's see if this works. Hey, we'll double click it. Yeah, it's not perfect. There's a little bit more space right here, but it's different. I think it's pretty cool. So let's center it, or not center it, left right there. And then basically what you would do is, so you type out your headline and then your description, and then you can literally just clone it and do it again. I think that looks pretty cool. You know, it's not exactly what I have on the page, but that's pretty much how you would recreate. Of course, you know, you can go into Canva and grab stuff like this and then bring them in if you want, but that's totally up to you. Now, this section does have a little bit of a different color to it. So again, just to make sure that, you know, there's some contrast and some separation between, you know, all the sections and elements and stuff. All right, so we're going to do background color. I have no idea what color that is. That's probably a little too dark. So if you can't find your color, then I think this is, let's see, right here. All right, so we're going to click the box here and see if we can find something close to what's over there. Actually, it might be a transparency thing too. All right, we'll scroll down, we'll add color. It doesn't look very good. There are like extensions that you can use. I don't think I have it right now, but you can literally click right here and it'll give you the exact color code. Then you can just copy and paste it right inside, like where it says didn't find your color. You can literally paste that color code right here, and it'll bring it in. All right. So, but for now, that's how you change the background color. Like that looks fine to me. Not a big deal. All right. And then also we put a button right here. Usually what I like to do with my buttons is just duplicate them. All right. So we'll clone it, and then we're going to drag it down. That way you don't, you know, just usually it'll save you a little bit of time. It's kind of a pain dragging this stuff though sometimes. Like it won't go down the page. It's really annoying. They need to fix that. But we're going to put that right below the image. Probably put a little bit of margin on it. Not a bad idea. And then you're good to go. Pretty cool. All right, save. On to the next section. All right. Let's see. And again, guys, this is pretty easy. You're just doing 2-column row and then 2 images. You're going to put an image element on each one. That's it. All right, and then from here, let's see. Let's add another section and we'll wrap this up as far as the design goes. So section, add section, full width. Let's see, we've got 1-column row for the headline. What else do we have? We do have a sub-headline. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and change the background image. Actually, you know what? We'll do that later. So to create this effect right here, we're going to do another. We're going to do a separate row. So let's do a row here. Pretty sure this is how I did this one. All right, and then we're going to shrink because you can see that it's not going wide all across the entire page. So you can actually adjust the width of your rows right here at the bottom. So select the row. We're going to bring that in right there, just like that. And then pretty sure there's a box shadow. Actually, it might be a drop in. We'll see. We'll play around with it. All right. And then from there, we're going to do the image features again. So add elements. We're going to do image feature. That's basically all this is. So click on that element. And where is the image part? Right here. All right. Again, I use Pixabay for these types of things. I guess I need to clean up my media library because it's lagging pretty bad. All right. So we'll put, type in documents, Facebook, stuff like that, like right here. These types of elements is what we're looking for. You click it, right click, add image to your media. You're good to go. Okay, I'm just going to use one of my current ones as an example. All right, let's do this one. Double click. Come on. There we go. And then you'd put your feature here, little description about it, clone it, and maybe put, again, a little bit of margin here. And that's pretty much it. Nothing too complicated. All right, now to create this effect, actually, for this row, I don't think it's actually an inner shadow. Let me double check on this. I think it's just border, full border, maybe. Yeah. Hang on one second, guys. All right, guys. So I've just been playing around with this because it's been a little while since I created this type of setup. I just want to make sure I was doing it right. So I don't think this is exactly how you do it, but basically what I did, I added the background image to the section. All right. And then you do the same thing at the bottom, heavy fade. All right. And then we have our headline, subheadline, and then our new row, which with the row, I just added that border, and then you can adjust the border width right here, right? Just depending on how thick you want that to be. And then because you can still see the background image in here. Let's see, that was right here. So we click on background color and then hover over the overlay button. Now, for some reason, it's not letting me change the color of the overlay. Maybe I'm just missing that. Not really sure because I tried to do background color and then the overlay, but maybe I'm missing something there. Anyways, it still looks good. So other than the overlay color, that's how you create this type of layout. And then at the bottom, I've got the button. I've got another section here. That's just a headline, subheadline, and then I'm just answering common questions. If you can come up with like 3 to 5 common questions that you can answer, then that's usually pretty good. And this is just, again, another subheadline, left alignment, and then I bold that, and then another subheadline answering that particular question. All right. The footer is just another section, one row. You add your logo, privacy policy, you link out to that, copyright, basic stuff. Right? Nothing crazy. And that's our sales page, guys. I hope that helped. Let's go ahead and do the confirmation page. This is really easy. I could just kind of walk you through, just kind of talk you through it here really quick. This one's a little bit different, so I guess we can go ahead and set that up really quick. All right. So if we do a new step here, we're going to name it confirmation page. And on this one, we have a full width section, but we don't have a full width row. I'm pretty sure that's what we do. Okay. Full width, add row, one column. We're going to change actually, you know what we do? I'll show you guys something a little different. Section, we're going to do wide this time. So we have a little bit of space over here. And then if you click settings and then go to background, change the background, like put an image right there. Whoa, that's hideous. All right. And then we add our row now right here. All right. And then for the row, we do a background color. I did not mean to do that. For the row, so let's get out of there. For the row, we're going to add a background color of white. And there you go. For the background part here, I believe we'll just adjust the padding, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. And then it's gonna be headline, subheadline. All right, that's basically what we did right here. Change this, the row. What did I do here? So it looks like I've got a couple of rows here. So this first row, I did a black background. Okay, and then right here we'll change the headline text to white. And actually, I think I just had my logo right here. Right, and then I will duplicate this row, but I'll just change the background color to white. All right, black there. All right, and that's pretty much it. So success, you're all set. Subheadline right here, we're just letting them know they're going to receive an email. They can also click the button down below to get access to whatever they purchased. All right. I always have a link to join my free Facebook group as well. If you guys don't have a Facebook group in your business, got to get one. It's just freaking awesome. So just adding a couple of buttons here. The link to create the accounts, if you have some type of membership area, you're just going to grab the offer link, I believe it is. So let's I'll just show you this really quick, and then we'll do the workflows. All right. So click to sign up. All right, you're going to change the link to open website URL. Just keep it in the same tab. And 1 second while I grab the offer link. Hold on. All right, guys. So if you have a membership area, we're going to go to offers. You're going to grab the offer. I'm not going to dive into this part. I've got a separate tutorial on building out a membership site if you want to check that out. But you're just going to grab, just go to your offer, grab the link right here. So get link, copy it. And then you can put that in your button to send them to actually create their account. So we're going to go ahead and set up the workflow to grant them access to whatever product that you're selling, so that when they create their account, they'll be able to log in, get access to your product. But that's basically how I create my pages for my sales funnels. Pretty easy. It shouldn't take you too long. We're still under an hour here, and it hasn't taken us a ton of time to do this. All right, now that we have our actual funnel built out, all right, we want to go ahead and create the automations for this. So we're going to create automation. Click on automation and then create workflow. I do recommend creating folders for this, guys. It's going to really help you stay organized. So we're going to create a workflow that grants access to our product, or delivers our product. So we're going to click start from scratch here. Again, this depends on the product that you're selling. All right, go ahead and give it a name for the workflow. All right, workflow trigger is going to be, we're going to do order form submission, I'm sorry. Okay, add filter. We're going to choose the funnel. All right. Going to be our agent lead gen mastery. We're going to add another filter. I like to do page, I like to get really specific for this. For sales, it's not that big of a deal unless you're selling multiple products in the same funnel. Then you'll want to select the page that the sale is made on. So I'll just do agent lead gen sales page for now, and then the submission type we're going to do. You can also do it by product, but I'm going to do submission type, sale. Save, and then what do you want to happen? There's some basic things that I recommend. You definitely want to add a contact tag. Basically, the tag is going to be purchased XYZ product. I'm just going to, let's see, I think I already have, purchase agent lead gen mastery. I like to add them update their opportunity stage as well. So I'll put them in purchased XYZ product inside of my pipeline. Again, it's all about staying organized with your leads, guys. And then, you can change their status to 1, obviously, because you made the sale. So, all right. So I like adding them to the opportunity, and then we want to grant them access. So this depends. If you have a link or an attachment that you want to send them, then you can just send an email. All right. So your fulfillment would be an email. All right. Put your from name, your from email. This is going to be the email address that you connected with Mailgun. Your subject line. Here's how you log in, or here's access to XYZ product, whatever, right? Type it out. And basically you're just going to link right here to the actual product. And then you can also add an attachment if it's a PDF or something like that. And then you click save action. All right. I also like to send a text. as well. Just thanking them and also give them instructions to check their email, double check their spam as well for login details or access to the product that they just purchased. Texting is just, it works really good for that kind of stuff, right? So definitely add an SMS for that. And then if you have a membership area or a membership product, we want to grant them access. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom here, membership grant offer, select the offer. It's literally all you do. And it's going to automatically, like when they click that link to create their account, like we did on the button, which is the same link that you would put in your email. If you have a membership product that they need to log in for, then they're automatically, when they create their account and they log in, they're going to see that product inside of their library. They're going to be able to get access to it. All right. So that's basically what the membership grant offer does. Okay. There's also some other cool things that you can do, like a Facebook conversion API. You can also add people to custom audience. I'll walk you through an automation that I have really quick for Agent Lead Gen Mastery, just so you can see the flow of it. Let's see. So, okay, this is purchased. I think it's still in another folder that I have. Yeah, here we go. Pretty sure this is it. Yeah, here we go. All right, so order form submission, contact tag, create opportunity. Right here, I'm basically, and again, I have a tutorial on how this works, guys. Check it out in the description. Go through the tutorial playlist. But I'm basically sending data directly back to Facebook saying this is a purchase, right? And it really helps with your pixel, right? And retargeting and all that stuff later on. Adding them to a custom audience as well. It's really powerful if you want to run a campaign on Facebook specifically to people who have purchased a product. Maybe your upsell is a one-on-one coaching program or something like that. You want to maybe get them to book an appointment or something. You could do that. I also remove them from a different custom audience, which is just my lead custom audience versus my purchase custom audience. So I remove them from the lead one right here. So I'll just show you. Okay, purchased. Let's see. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I have that set up. I'll have to double check it. But anyways, you just select the audience that you want to remove them from. Membership grants offer. All right, I have 2 of them that they get. Email confirmation. This is what I was talking about earlier, where I have a link right here that goes to the page for them to create their account. Okay, and then I send a text as well. And then I wait 2 days. I'll send another email just thanking them for their purchase. What I'm probably going to do, actually, no, not with the purchase. I might have them book an appointment, see if they want coaching, right? But that's pretty much it. This is just to make sure that they're getting access to the product, because you don't want people coming back to you, 3-4 weeks later saying, I never received my product, refund me, whatever. No, we send you multiple emails. We sent you a text. Don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. So anyways, that's the flow for the purchase, guys. That's how you do fulfillment. A lot of different ways to do it, I guess, depending on the type of product that you have. But what I just showed you is it should take care of the majority of what you're selling. Now, I want to show you guys how to create an abandoned cart workflow. This is really neat. So let's click on create workflow here. We're going to start from scratch. Now, this is why tags are really important. They're going to make these types of automations so much easier to create. All right, so we'll go ahead and name it, and you could just do, the name of your product, abandoned cart. All right, and basically these are people that fill out they complete the first step of the order form, but they don't complete the second step, which is their billing information, their credit card information, and the actual purchase. So what we want to do is click the plus sign here, and what I would recommend at the very minimum is to do an email and a text. So sending an email saying something along the line, and actually what we're going to do first is wait. So we're going to do wait, and let's do 10 minutes. I can't even spell minutes right. Is this really happening? Did you guys see that? That was ridiculous. Anyways, 10 minutes. All right, and then we're going to use the if-else option here under conditions and workflow. So we're going to choose contact details, and we're going to select tag. Okay, select operator, includes, and then we're going to find the purchase tag that we just created and added to the fulfillment workflow. And what's going to happen is the system is going to check, and I'll show you how to actually trigger this because we don't have a workflow trigger yet. But the system's going to check if they've made a purchase, which means they would have the tag. So they have the tag, they purchased. If yes, we're just going to end workflow. That's it. And actually, I don't even think we have to do anything. It's just it ends it anyways. But you can just for yeah, you can do current workflow just to be safe. Whatever. If they don't have that tag, that means they did not purchase. So then we can click the plus sign here. Now we can send our email. Now we can send our text message. Now we can send our voice drop if we want. All right. You can do a manual call. It's really up to you. So here's the voicemail for the voice drop, Facebook Messenger, all that good stuff. Basically just saying, hey, Mr. Prospect, saw that, you started making, you showed some interest in the XYZ product, but you didn't complete the form. Got any questions? Want to book a call? Something like that, right? To basically what we're trying to do is save the sale and push them into the sale. And you can keep on creating that. That's just kind of the basics right here. And once you have this one made, all right, then so we save it, and then we go back to our let's see, which one are we doing here? Hold on. Okay, actually, we're going to go back into that one. My apologies. For some reason, I was thinking to add them to another workflow from a different one, but actually, our workflow trigger is going to be order form submission again, except this time it's just going to be opt-in. So order form submission, we're going to do the same exact thing as the sale, as the purchase one, except we're doing the opt-in now. Lead gen mastery. Now this is where the page is filter comes into play because as I showed you in my actual funnel, I have an opt-in, like a lead generation portion of it. So I do want to be specific on the page where this opt-in is taking place. Okay, so it's on my sales page. Submission type is going to be an opt-in right here. Save trigger, good to go. So anytime somebody starts to fill out your order form, that's step one, they complete step one, it's going to trigger this workflow right here, and it's going to check in 10 minutes if that person has the purchase tag or not. And if they do, then it just stops. They get the fulfillment workflow that we just created. If they don't, then it's going to send your email, your text message, your voice drop, whatever it is that you want to add to this to try and save the sale. It's going to do that. Okay. Always make sure these are published. I think that is it, guys. This video is long enough. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this was educational, gave you some really cool ideas, a really solid foundation for building a sales funnel inside of GoHighLevel, workflows and all. All right. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you like these longer videos and tutorials, like really starting from scratch? Let me know what you think. Always open to feedback. Leave a comment down below. Like the video, subscribe, check out links in the description, all that stuff. Join the Facebook group. Really appreciate it, guys. Hope you're crushing it, and I will talk to you in the next one.